everyone. So I found this at my door. This is the Sketchbox for July, and unfortunately they put a sticker on there and ruined some of the art. But let's go ahead and find out what we have this month. Alright, whoa, there's some cans of something in there. So this is the Substrate watercolor paper. Sketchbox exclusive. It's 100% cotton. Rembrandt. Cold press. White. 10 sheets. Looks nice. I'm going to pull a sheet off. Ooh, it's pretty thick. Alright, and let's just grab, actually slide everything. Graphite. What are these? Okay. And one, oh, I forgot that I pulled that off already. I'm like, what is this? Okay. Got things all over the place here. We have a sticker. Ooh, I like that. It's pretty cool. So here's some artwork to inspire. Nikolai Shaver. And then we have the menu. A Kuretake Gansai Tambi graphite pans. Okay, so that is something new. Completely new. Then we have a Sketchbox signature flat shader brush. Ooh, I like that it's a flat. And this is Art Graph water-soluble graphite set. I don't know how excited I am about that. And a Sakura Micron brush pen in dark gray. I haven't had one in dark gray. What size is this? And in fact it's a brush pen, which it just said that. So let me see if this will focus. Yep. And so it doesn't necessarily have a size. Let's go ahead and start with this because it's easy. It's already open. I have to do the rest of my... I am not a brush letterer, so remove that expectation. And I'm assuming this is, yeah, waterproof. It says right there. Is this still in frame? Not quite. I don't know if you can see it with the glare. Waterproof brush pen, a subtle effect when used in combination with the other materials in this month's box. So you can get a thin line. You have to be delicate. You can get a thicker, ooh, that was really bit thicker. Yeah, that's a nice pen. And I need some water. But first, that was tough to get open. So we have a 2B, a 6B. I guess maybe this, I don't know, does this mean the lead is 5 millimeters? Water soluble. Cool. Alright, let's sketch these guys out. This is probably the 2B, so Art Graph. Pretty soft still, the 2B. And this one is 6B? Yes. Meh, they don't look that different to me. But there you go. Now we need to get this wet. I was so excited to get into these supplies that I didn't have any water handy, but that's easily remedied. So let's break the sizing there. And let's see what happens. Of course, this shouldn't move around because it's had a moment to dry. And then I'm just gonna put some on here. So you can do some washes, graphite washes. I want to see how much, whoops, I'm dropping water all over, lifts. Like, can you get it all to lift? Or is there kind of a staining? Looks pretty good for melting in with the water. I am not finding my words at the moment. Okay, and when you get it wet, I feel like the 6B is definitely darker. Look at that. That's where you can see the difference. Just laying it down, negligible, but wet, it looks a lot different. Now we have, these are each kind of protected, so let me take that off. And they have the names on the bottom. Graphite green, graphite violet, graphite yellow. Oh, I would have thought that was a green. Graphite brown, and graphite red. So let's see how they look with a little water. It's a good thing they labeled. This is the graphite red. Well, I found that red graphite tints don't look very red to me. This looks like mulberry or purple. I want to see, was this the violet? Yes. Let's see how, I'm going to put that next to it and see how different it is, because red is not very red. They're moody. I think I heard someone describe these tones when we got a Derwent Graphitint as moody. I definitely think that's a good description. So the violet is very different, of course. Yeah, that one's looking somewhat red to me, but it's a dark one. Should we try next? The brown? Why not? It does seem to put, I'm not putting a lot of water there, we get a lot of pigment out. So these are pretty cool. They're different. I don't know. Do I like moody toned colors? Should I do yellow or green next? Let's go with yellow. Ah! That scared me. I have a big bottle of water in here. Not drinkable water, but just to fill things, because I don't have a sink in here. And I don't know why, but it just snapped at me. Okay, this looks a lot like, I mean, it lays down a lot like, excuse me, there, the color that you can see, if you can see with the light. It looks very similar on the paper as it does here, and to me, that looks like an olive green, so it's interesting that it is called graphite yellow. But maybe that's what graphite does, you know, because it's kind of gray. I'd have to really look into the color theory and think about that. I don't know it offhand, so. Oh, this is a pretty color. This is my favorite one, I think, so far. And this is the graphite green. Lovely color here. So I need to go and write these colors on, or I will immediately forget what I have there, but I think that's it for the contents of the box, yeah. The brush is nice, and I look forward to trying it out in some art coming up next. Okay, so final thoughts here. Ooh, I love the paper, the 100% cotton Rembrandt watercolor paper. This was great to work on. It seemed to just really handle the water well, and the colors moved well. I like the graphite pencils, but I have water-soluble graphite pencils, so it's not super exciting. It's not super new to me. I liked the paintbrush, however, I really struggled with getting into the details, especially on my little piece here, so that was a challenge, but hey, I mean, I get this box because I want a challenge, so that's not too bad. The Gansai Tambe, I mean, I love how they work. I wouldn't probably have bought them, so, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like moody colors, I think I said that earlier, but I really like the little piece of art I was able to make with it. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this box, even though I think as far as graphitint goes, or graphite, water-soluble graphite, it's not my favorite medium, but I will be using these supplies again, and hopefully these Gansai Tambi pans grow on me. They lay down well, and I had a lot of fun working with them, and I did a variety of techniques. You see me here doing some wet into wet, or some wet, yeah, kind of wet into wet, I think. I did cheat a little bit. You might have seen that blue brush that I brought in was just some De La Rowney Aquafina I just needed a bigger brush to put a lot of water down. So, and then, oh, they lift really well, too. So some paper towel here. I got some neat effects lifting a little bit. I did leave some space for the little white clouds, but I got some neat effects lifting them as well. So yeah, some really interesting things to be able to do with these supplies, and I think it was a fun box to work with. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and if you got this box and what your favorites are, what you might be doing with it. I love to hear your thoughts. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful and creative day. And I will leave you with a little close-up of, well, I'll hold it up closer, of my final piece. I also used this brush pen, as you can see here, to line things at the end and kind of try to make up for some spots that went where I didn't want them. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye!